Hi, I'm Dr. Garfield, and today I want to talk to you about the myth of powerlessness. So many people are in situations where they feel there's nothing they can do, there's absolutely no choice that they have, they're totally stuck and trapped. That is always, 100% of the time, a lie. Sometimes the choices may seem quite limited, but when you allow yourself simply to know you have choice, and then ask yourself different questions like, well, I wonder how many different things I can do about this to change this, that things open up. So, for instance, in the book Listening to Africa by Pierre Pradervand, he visited hundreds of villages in Africa, and the things that they were doing to combat hunger were so creative and so in harmony with the land. He was really touched and astounded. So that even people without any kind of economic aid from any first world countries, without any kind of additional technology from their own government or any kind of assisted anything from their own government, simply by having the will to have a choice, to explore what their choices are, create possibilities, and then create out of those possibilities. Even the most direst of poverty, there is still choice. There is always choice. And I wonder what is going on in your life today, or ongoing, where you feel constricted in your choice, where actually there's a heck of a lot more than you may have originally realized. And I'm not saying those choices are necessarily easy. So for instance, if you're stuck in a job or a career that's really dead-end for you and it's really outlived its usefulness, or a marriage, the same conditions, outlived its usefulness, and you feel trapped. You're feeling trapped because you are creating that trap alone, by yourself. It's nothing to do with the outside circumstance, because you always have choice. So then very non-easy choices may be retraining or leaving or taking big steps down in your financial circumstances. They're still choices, and they're still real, and they're still available in the world. There's always choice. And even if your external circumstance may be ever so circumscribed, that you honestly cannot think of anything to do on the outside, then you can still do stuff on the inside. That your attitude about feeling empowered is still your choice. Or your attitude about feeling like a victim, that's still your choice too. So even if there's nothing on the outside you can think of at first, your inside choices are the ones that are the little seeds that then blossom into the possibilities that you can create. A lot of the time people will keep themselves stuck because they think that they're responsible for the decisions of others. So if I do A, then this person's going to do B, and that would be really fatal because that's a bad decision, or indeed may be fatal. So for instance, if I leave this marriage, then maybe my husband will commit suicide, or my kids will go off the rails. Those things may be true. And that's really hard, especially when you still really love the people involved. And it's also really important to let people be responsible for their own lives. And here's a really, really interesting thing about this, okay? If you make the decision for you, and you allow those people their responsibility with a clear heart and really wishing them the best, then not only do you free yourself to make your own good decisions for your own life, you also may be giving your children or your partner exactly what they need to make better decisions for themselves. Because, especially talking about kids, they love you. They can't help but love you, because like your mom or your dad, they love you. And they get what's important to you. So if you're racked with guilt and distress about forcing yourself to make a decision to go off and do something better with your life, whether it's leaving the marriage or the job, your kids, I guarantee this, are going to figure it out, whether it's really obvious or even if it's really not obvious. And they will very kindly express some of that for you. But the more free you are with committing with peace in your heart to your own fulfillment and doing what's right for you, the more you gift to others to do what's right for them. You lead by example, and you lead with your energy, and you lead with your good intentions. So here's wishing for you to nurture the seeds of your own personal power, for you to make decisions that are really right for you, that you trust, or just think or guess even, or leap into the unknown of, bringing you deeper, greater fulfillment, joy, happiness, peace, love, and clarity. Bye for now.